What's good? We back with the Box Clank and more. Back talking some Floyd and Gervonta Tank Davis. We did the end of the year Q&A live stream. Seemed a lot of people liked it. Took questions, gave answers. Man, had a good discussion while it lasted. Had to do something else. But tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon, might do another Q&A. You know, gonna do more of those. I see those are popular. But via Fight Hype, from what I hear. Shout out to Fight Hype once again. Floyd Mayweather is the reason that Gervonta Tank Davis ain't fighting Vasily Lomachenko, and he makes a good point. He says Gervonta Tank Davis, wants to fight him. It's not that Tank has, don't have no ambitions to fight him. He told Tank he fought 3 undefeated fighters in a row, and this guy ain't doing nothing but making $1.2 million a fight. He said, him and Rigondeaux made a total of $1.6 million. He said, I got plenty of fighters. Well, he said, I got most of my fighters are making that. His top fighters are making that a fight, the person a whole. So he said the money's not there. He's telling Tank, that's how you last. You don't last by fighting all the tough fights in a row early in your career. You last by, stretching it out. And, he's correct. He's a promoter now. A lot of people want him to go in this as a fighter and approach being a promoter as a fighter. That's not how you do it. He put his fighter in there, he get damaged, then he lose an entity, he lose a fighter, he lose money, he lose potential, he loses a protege. Don't let Oscar De La Hoya fool you. He's done great promoting with Canelo Alvarez and maneuvering his career in the right way and manipulating you idiots for paying, or the idiots that pay, $60, $70 for him and Chavez Jr. and milking y'all out of money. That pay-per-view did $1 million, a million pay-per-view buys. You see what I'm saying? So, he's telling them right, though. He says Tank has asked to fight Lomachenko on several occasions. And what's so crazy is I give Gervonta Tank Davis a damn good shot at competing and beating Lomachenko, but people don't agree with me. But the boy can punch with both hands. He got good feet. He's a crazy athlete. He can box. He can box on the back foot, side to side. He can come forward and be tenacious. He can do some of the things that Orlando Salido done. But do I think he need about 3, 4, 5 fights? Absolutely. This guy Lomachenko has over almost 400 or 500 amateur fights. And people say, oh, that's the amateurs. Yeah, but you see every style. It's repetition. You perfecting your style. And now he's translated to the pros and got a chance to get his feet wet, and now he has more of a pro style. What Floyd is saying is, for a fight of that magnitude with two of the top fighters, a guy in Gervonta Tank Davis, which they believe can be the next mini Mike Tyson, they could believe that could be a top fighter, a guy who came out of shape in his last fight and not focused, going through, went through some court and some judicial system issues, and just getting clear of that. They feel that he's not mature and focused enough and ready to fight Lomachenko. On top of that, the money isn't there. He said, when I left Bob Arum, I started making crazy money. I was with Bob, I was making the same purses that Lomachenko was making. He says, don't let your promoter gas you up, calling my fighter out and disrespect my fighter, because this ain't what you want, And he's probably telling them the truth, Bob Arum's be telling them to use Floyd Mayweather's name for years to sell. Pacquiao made a living off Floyd for a long time. Fighting his leftovers and saying his name and build up to the fight. Now they doing it with Lomachenko to build a name off him with one of Floyd's fighters, Gervonta Tank Davis. Most people gonna be like, oh, he a coward, he this, he that. But the minute, he get in there and he beat Lomachenko, it's gonna be all types of excuses. It's damn if you do and damn if you don't. He in the same boat as Deontay Wilder and a host of other American fighters out there. And UK fighters, Canadian fighters, whoever you want to say. He rush in there and he whoop on Lomachenko. What y'all gonna say? Y'all gonna come up with all these excuses and build another Lomachenko. He can't beat that guy over there. That's all y'all gonna do. So it ain't no rush. You did it with Canelo. Well, he couldn't beat Lara. Oh, you know what? He really didn't beat Lara. He fought Triple G. Oh, you know what? He robbed Triple. It's damn if you do it, damn if you don't. These fans are very fickle and up and down. Then after you beat that guy, it's gonna be another Lomachenko you gotta beat. Be another Lomachenko after that Lomachenko. Be another Lomachenko after that Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what? At first I was angry at the situation, but Floyd right. You could take your time. This guy's 23 years old. People say you can't hide behind. Hey, everybody's different. Everybody didn't learn to walk at the same time. Everybody wasn't potty trained at the same time. Everybody didn't learn to shoot a basketball at the same time. Now, if he want to take his time, I have no issue with it. He's no longer a champion. So, and Lomachenko's not as mandatory. And y'all made all these excuses for Tevin Farmer. And now y'all want to go around and hate on Tank. For whatever reason, people don't like Tank. I don't understand. I think it's with Floyd, and it is what it is. He ain't did nothing wrong. Yes, he didn't make weight last time and stuff of that nature. He young and dumb. And a lot of you guys at 23, 22, 21, like me, was young and dumb, made a lot of mistakes. He want to take his time versus Lomachenko. Is no problem. You know, you don't see Lomachenko calling out Terrence Crawford when Crawford offered him to catch weight at 137. You know, and he fought midget after midget this year. Only real 135 fighter he fought was Jason Socha, and that got like 2 amateur fights. But we gone.